again, you get to hear the emotion and read the words. It's just like different levels of pain there. Back with us, our psychologist, Dr. Erik Fisher. When you see and hear that, what's your first thought?
You know, first thing I see, they've been there 10 days, some of them, you know, and so you have to look at exhaustion. You also have to look at a big issue of mistrust here. They don't trust the government. They don't trust the airlines. And where you have mistrust, you have fear. And when you have fear and all this helplessness they're feeling, you're going to have other emotions that come up that are going to try to help you get your power back, which is going to be anger, rage, and emotions like that are trying to get their point across. They want answers, they need answers, and nothing's happening to help them find a solution.
You know, the last thing said there, we're in a terrible mood every day. We sit and wait. We're going to keep waiting. How hard is it for someone grieving, and we're certainly zoning in on this, but for anybody who does not have resolution? You just don't know. How much harder is that to deal with?
Well, it is, because we don't know if we can move on in our life. We don't know if we should be looking for them or where they should be. It's similar to people who are missing in action in wars and things that families go through for years to come. And sometimes you find the stories where the person was lost somewhere and was found later on as people moved on with their life, and then they found they're reconnecting. So some people want to hold out hope, and especially in China where you have a one-child rule, then there are no other children at home. And you put your love, your life, your energy all into this one child, and they're gone.
Yeah. Tell me about when something like this plays out on such a big stage. To them, it's their family member lost. To us, we're trying to figure out what happened, and we're into, and we feel bad in the pain side of it, but we're also into the mystery of this as well. What's it like for them, though? And the whole world's watching and wondering, but it's their life and their loved one that's missing.
You know, there's two sides. One, they're using the media to help them, and they made that very clear in those recordings. We want the media to report on this. We want them to keep pressure on you so they realize that. But feeling like you live in a fishbowl and people can't understand what you're feeling, they're just watching you in your pain, can feel very intrusive, especially for a very private culture and one that really keeps emotions under wraps. However, in Chinese cultures, a lot of times their emotion will come out when they're grieving because they've held on to it so tight. So that can be a part of their grieving process, is letting it out. Then they put it away back in a box again.
You know, again, in the 2 minutes we let everybody listen to, you can just pick off, you know, each quote with the emotion that's behind it. I want my son back. The desperation. 10 days, no information. The frustration. Right? It just all comes to the surface, doesn't it? And there's no filters, nor should there be.
Right, and especially with exhaustion in the way. But I think, again, we got to understand that emotions that result in feeling weak, pain, desperation, fear, frustration, mistrust, those result in our power going away. We want to do things to get that power back, and those are protective emotions like anger, rage, hatred, defiance. And those are the emotions that they're showing right now to try to say, we need action. We're not just going to wait passively anymore.
Yeah. Again, our thoughts and prayers go out to the family. And we hope and pray that somehow, some way, they're okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Dr. E, thanks again. Appreciate it.